refuge to rescue my thoughts. I felt that my life is what I make it. I could reject or embrace it, come out of the basement and put my feet onto this pavement, or I can run from the nightmare and let my dreams start fading. Well, hold on, young man. Resistance is here. Remember, you grew up below the poverty line. Yeah, well, I'm actually fine. It's always new. I ain't never had no poverty mind. My mentality was my reality. Negative thoughts were a fallacy. And I never underestimated that I could use my strength as a strategy. No victim here. You see, it was more like joyful gratefulness mixed with tears. Because I realized my story provided a prescription that could potentially help heal my sick peers. And right now, well, I'm just scratching the surface. Because underneath this black skin, you will find a talented person. An immaculate purpose combined with a passion for learning. With faith so strong, it makes fear flee my body and the devil gets nervous. I am on an excursion. Whew. But that road to success got me swerving. Tell me, have you ever met one significant person who did not struggle when they was traveling committed with purpose? You see, I am certain that when I interviewed these interviews, I realized I was designed for greatness. But that is not what they teach in schools or you can read on the headlines in the news. There is too much to choose and only one decision. You see, open ears can love to listen. Open eyes can see your vision. Motivation can evoke your mission. But there's only one thing that's going to cause that radical transformation. What's that? Well, get a pen and pad and jot this down. Get your pen and pad. That is ownership over my actions, feeding into my passions, planting seeds and trees until it covers my family with some shade. So big it can outlive past them. So again, please ask me, hey Tyler, what do you do? Now, my brother, if you really want to answer that is the truest, do not ask me what I do, just ask Tyler, why do you do? Why do you do the work that you do? What's your why? Who and what makes it matter? Lucy, you set me up perfectly. You could see through the people that were sharing, through her voice, through her spirit. She knows why she shows up to this room. Can I share something with you? Thank you for playing that beat. Had me feeling like I was in R&B vibes almost. You see what I'm talking about? Come on, stop playing. Now look, I was speaking to some real big decision makers. This is a couple years back. Educational decision makers, superintendents, principals, and such. One thing I didn't tell you about my journey and my story, because I didn't want to be disqualified, first word. Can anybody guess my GPA my freshman year of high school?
1.7.
Whew, boy, I wish I had a 1.7. What are you talking about? I've been bragging. Yeah, Pop's 1.7. You see me, baby. Come on. Now, 0.2. 0.2. How you get a 0.2? Well, you get 24 grades. Right? Because we was on quarter system 6. It was time for that to do the arithmetic. Guess what I got a C in? Who said Jim? Okay, security, go ahead and take them out of here. It was physical education, you're right. Absolutely athletic with the best of them, but that also means that I failed it 3 times. I had 23 Fs my freshman year of high school. I didn't know why I was showing up. I didn't believe in me. The last thing I'd ever think I was doing would be speaking to some superintendents. Oh, if they would have known me back in the day. Who the hell let this man in? I snuck in. And I asked them this question, and I want to ask you the same thing. I said, who in here, without a shadow of a doubt, without hesitation in your spirit, can raise your hand and say, I know why I do what I do. I know exactly why I do what I do for work. This day we were specifically talking about work, not holistically. I had to dial in with them. You know, these educators can be sometimes. Less than 50% of people raise their hand. And they're bringing me in. You know why they're bringing me in? Because I'm here to motivate. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to encourage. Oh boy, I'm here to challenge. And I said, hold on. Was it shoulder day at the gym or something? Y'all are kidding, right? Y'all are decision makers, and y'all don't even know why you show up, and you're mad that Tony and April ain't excited? Hey, look at your face. Look at the energy that you bring. You see, I love Lucy's story because she said it ain't even about me, it's about the others. You see, when we do work for others, we take the eyes off ourselves and it opens up our horizon and our perspective. And perspective is everything, even when it isn't true. So what is your perspective on what you do? You see, when I come to conferences like this, people, I have to be messing with folks. Tyler, what do you do? Man, I got 4 kids at home. They be tripping. Son just spent $1,500 on Roblox. This is facts. He's working it off until he's about 29 years old. Okay? Why do we always respond with what do we do for a job in this world and people say, what do you do? Or who's more than just their job title and their position? Can I get a hand up? Okay? Because who are you and what kind of value do you bring to this world when that gets taken away from you or you no longer in that role? How do you show up for folks? How do you show up for you? Right? So we got to think about that, man. This is a big deal. I know a lot of us are here and we're excited and we're passionate and we want to change the world. We're going to go back and change the community. And then you get a phone call, maybe like I might get a little bit later. Hey, can you come pick up so-and-so from school? They're having a rough one. Motivation gone. Commitment wavering. How do we stay true? How do we stay present? How do we stay consistent? How do we show up even when it's uncomfortable and we don't want to? I think you need to know what you do and why you do it. That's the fuel source to the vehicle. So your position, your title, your job, that's just the vehicle. But if you ain't got no fuel in that vehicle, how far are we gonna go? Huh? A lot of people got smooth looking vehicles, boy. Look, my favorite car, Range Rover, all black, matte. Lift kit on that joker, 24 on the rims. We shining with the bow since the minute. Stop playing. That thing looking good parked outside and it don't ever move. Why? I'm caught up in titles and status and looking the part, but we're going absolutely fast nowhere. And I'm preaching to the choir in here. Y'all ain't about titles. The thing I love about this room, I mean, I've been meeting so many folks, and then they'll tell me, like, you know, what we do, what they do in the work, and they're looking at their tag. I'm like, man, everybody's a CEO in here. I like that, baby. Everybody's doing impactful work, and it ain't even about the title. It's about what you're doing, the boots on the ground, the folks in the community, and I love it. So give yourself a big round of applause for that. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay. Emma, I knew this was going to happen to me. You should have never gave me the microphone. I have 2 minutes left, and I had a full-blown activity for you. My fellow speakers know how it gets sometimes. You just got to go with the flow. You got to go with the flow. But I want you to marinate on this because there will be time, there will be space, and there will be energy to do this when we